Peace, goddess. So, my bad. So, first, I guess I had to realize that I did have codependency tendencies, and then around that time, I was I was doing shadow work, and also I had learned to practice detachment, the importance of practicing detachment and having not being attached to anything or anyone. Sir, like, wow, just like pretty much learning to be grateful for the time that I have and had with that person, like not so much think about the future or anything, just be present in the moment. So practicing detachment to everything too is just, yeah, being grateful for the time that you have with that thing or with that person, but not trying to hold on to it. And for like codependency specifically, I had to pretty much go back in my mind and in my memories and figure out like what that stemmed from. And that stemmed from codependency usually stems from like abandonment issues, so it's usually something like in your childhood or your adolescent years. So doing shadow work on that, like abandonment issues, is what really helped me. And just being conscious and aware of the fact that you have codependency issues or abandonment issues, and pretty much learning to embrace like being alone and being just with you, and once again really just appreciating whatever time you have, but not putting like a time stamp on it, like I need to be with this person all the time or have this thing all the time forever or anything like that. Just knowing that nothing is like yours, if that makes sense. Like, and that's not to say that you don't have anything, but like I hope I'm explaining this right, but pretty much, yeah, just being grateful and appreciating the moments that you have with that person or with that thing, and just allowing yourself to truly love that person or that thing without attachment. Like, what you have is you know, and time is always borrowed. Time is an illusion anyway too, but yeah, like, yeah, just basically focusing on just being in the moment, you know, and knowing that like trying to have an attachment to something, it really stems from fear of losing out on something. And you're never losing anything, you're never missing anything, you're always exactly where you need to be in the moment and have what you need and stuff, if that makes sense. And when it comes to people, like, or anything, everything is always temporary. Like, nothing is forever in a way. How can I explain it? Like, say, even if it was a till death do us part thing, right? At the point that the person transitions onto another realm, the spiritual realm, that physical connection ends. So just knowing that that is inevitable, like not having something or someone is always inevitable. But with, once again, the appreciation and gratitude that you have for it, so that you don't get into like a mindset of being sad that once again you'll miss this or lose that. You're never missing or losing anything. I really hope and trust that this helps a bit, or some, or you understand what I'm trying to say. But just learning to literally practice detachment. And the biggest part for me, like with practicing detachment, I had this cat before I left the States, and I super duper loved her so much. And it got to a point she liked to be outside because I like to be outside, so I would take her outside, and she really loved to be outside, but she wanted to like roam free. And I was like, I can't let her just go, because I was scared. I'm like, what if she dies? What if somebody takes her? What if she doesn't come back? And then I was realizing like that's not me really loving her unconditionally. I'm taking away something that she loves to do because of my fear of losing her. And like real love is unconditional love, like is allowing whoever or whatever to be free and do what makes them happy and stuff too. And just practicing non-attachment with that, I started to just let her go outside. And I'm like, you know, if she comes back, she comes back. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But I'm gonna choose to let her be free and like really give her my love and allow her to do what she wants to do to be free. She always did come back, but I ended up soon after I started practicing that detachment and realizing like I was kind of codependent with her as well, I ended up having to give her away. So it was like the universe was prepping me for that as well. But yeah, I trust this will help. Yeah, I love you and thank you for asking, by the way.